I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours adding natural disasters to build a boat. And for every round my friend Michael manages to survive, I will give him 100,000 Robux.
Wait, so you're telling me if I can survive all of them, I'll get 500,000 Robux?
That's right, and to keep things fair, Michael will also have 24 hours to build all of his defenses.
24 hours? What can you even build to kill me?
How about a lightning storm? Ready?
I can make something for that. I can make something for that.
Go! So I got right to building, because if I want to create 5 disasters in 24 hours, I have less than 5 hours to complete each one. And let's just say I ended up cutting it really close. Okay, now I somehow need to move this entire thing down because the lightning can't always be there. And I think the best way to do that is going to be with pistons. Look, boom, go down and just boom, right on down. Dude, that just looks so cool. Okay, so I now somehow have to figure out how I can build a giant cloud. So far, I'm on track to absolutely crush him. And I also added some secret, very deadly mechanics to every single lightning bolt. That's a little sneak peek of it. I just accidentally touched the lightning bolt. That was way crazier than I thought it would be. And after 3 hours of building, the thunderstorm is completed, and it's time to start working on the meteor storm. Now, the main thing I'm worried about is how I'm actually going to do the flaming. One thing I can do is use thrusters, and that right there I think would make for like the perfect amount of fire. Let's see how much fire that actually gives. Yeah, okay, that is exactly the amount of fire that I wanted to see. That looks really good. That just looks like one giant flame. And because I want to make sure that when this boulder hits him, it's definitely going to deal some damage, we're going to be loading this thing up with dynamite. If this doesn't kill him, I don't know what would. But of course, I can't just have one of these. So I duplicated this meteor about 100 times. Dude, look at this from above. Are you absolutely kidding me right now? So we now got to do all the hookups. And after about 1 hour of hooking up all the mechanics, the meteor storm was ready for the first test run. Well, there you go. So let's see if this is actually going to work the way that I want it to. So if I flick this lever, are we going to start a meteor storm? Okay, nothing yet. Oh God, it's happening. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. So keep in mind, if any of these meteors literally as much as touch one of his blocks, he will instantly die. This is going insane. Also, I think if you're actually closer, it's going to be even crazier. Let's just see how bad the impact from one of these would be. Oh, yeah, it would be pretty bad. It would be pretty bad. I think it's safe to say that we have built a successful meteor storm. That right there is my second disaster done. We are doing incredibly well. With the meteor storm completed, everything was going great, and I'm ahead of schedule by about 5 hours. But I could have never predicted how the next disaster was going to change everything. To build a tornado, I had to figure out how to create something made from air, which is not really possible in Build-A-Boat. So I spent about 3 hours trying everything I could think of, but nothing worked. So I decided to take a break by going to the gym, which gave me the idea that might get me back on track. Okay, I just got back from the gym and I figured out exactly what it is that I needed to figure out to be able to make this tornado work. So let me show you how I'm actually going to be moving air. Okay, so first off, I'm going to have to figure out the exact shape of the tornado. Yeah, this is going to take a second, but I think when it's done, it's going to look absolutely insane. Yeah, that right there is looking like a tornado. Okay, so there you go. So now we have a really good idea of like what we're actually going to have to fill in. And even though right now it's looking a little bit weird, I think by the end of it, it's going to look absolutely amazing because these parts are all going to be ever so slightly transparent. Okay, so rotate this one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our tornado. Dude, look at this thing. Oh my God. Okay, I forgot to paint it. And let's then also see what it will look like when I change the transparency, because honestly, I think that's what's going to make it really come together. Oh yeah. I'm really happy with that. But then I got a call from Michael because he was also running into some trouble. Hello?
So, I'm just building right now, and I'd be willing to give up half of my Robux.
You're willing to give up half?
Well, I need a pro.
You see, Michael is not the best builder, and for that reason, I gave him a lifeline. He can get help from a mystery builder, but in exchange, he will have to split the prize money. So from here on out, he will have a teammate. Goalbox. Okay, so I'm gonna save this because I have an idea for how I can make this thing really look a lot more like it's like, doing the proper wind thing. It's actually spinning too fast right now. I think when it spins a little bit slower, it's gonna look even better. I think the next most important thing is that we can figure out a way that we can actually move this thing, because if I was to build something to survive a tornado, I'd build like a car or a boat or something like that. So I'm just gonna make this a car, bro. This is just gonna be the most insane car of all time. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, we can move this thing kind of like a tank. So we can actually rotate it in place, which is going to be super useful for actually being able to maneuver this thing around. I'm actually going to go ahead and place like a bunch of like big blocks and stuff like that in the tornado. Dude, that looks so sick. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh my God. That right there is a buildable tornado. Dude, and if you somehow magically just so happen to end up on the inside of this thing. Oh God. And with that, the tornado is completed, so we can now move on to the tsunami. So for the next disaster, we're gonna have to make the tsunami. And for this one specifically, I want to do something kind of crazy. I think I actually want to flood the entire map. Imagine, right? This right here is gonna be our tsunami wave. Somehow we gotta just flip it on its side like this. And then we already have a tsunami that we should be able to run over the entire map. This build is gonna be larger than the build area that I'm in. Okay, that right there is gonna be the tsunami wave. And now we're gonna make it 2,000 blocks long. Dude, imagine a tsunami this big was coming towards you. So if this works out, this is going to be insane. And if this doesn't work out, I'm going to be in deep because this is kind of my only plan. It's kind of all going to come down to this. Oh, look at that. That is so sick. Now we're just going to have to flood the entire map. But as I started working on that, overwhelming tiredness hit me out of nowhere. So I decided to take a 3-hour nap. Because, I mean, what is the worst that could happen? I sleep through all 4 alarms and wake up 3 hours before the final meeting time? Guys, I messed up. So we're kind of behind on time right now. It's 9 a.m. This is really bad. Oh boy. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to build the entire flood. So for the flood, we're kind of going to do the same thing as we did for the wave. This is the final piece of the puzzle to finish the entire flooded map. Yeah, dude, this is going to be absolutely insane. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could activate these like one by one, and I could very slowly like raise the water level over the entire map. Like, look at that, dude. That looks insane. I have 2.5 hours left. I have 2.5 hours left. Come on, please work. Okay, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Oh, yeah, instant death. Instant death. It's literally instantaneous. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, tsunami is done. And with that, it's time to start working on the final disaster, the volcano. It is currently 10:50 a.m., which means I have exactly 2 hours and 10 minutes to finish a volcano. So this right here is just going to be the foundation that I'm going to build the rest of the build on top of. So that right there is going to be like the base of our volcano. And the way I'm actually going to shape this volcano out is going to be very similar to how I did the shape of the tornado. Okay, you know what? Right now it's 11 a.m. I am working on this, and this looks small and pathetic. I don't like the way it looks. I cannot show up with this. This is going to be like some pathetic little volcano that's going to spew out like little tiny balls of lava. I need something that's like ruthless and like scary. So yeah, we're going to make this entire thing 4 times as big in the last second. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. I'm not going to show up with something pathetic. So what this means is that I'm going to have to build this volcano kind of like a pizza, where I have multiple slices that need to move into place to complete the puzzle, which is a very difficult building process. So let's start building the first slice. If I'm not mistaken, we should magically start seeing a volcano appear. I don't know why I'm doing these building techniques right now. This is the dumbest thing. I mean, the one thing that's really good about the fact that I way overslept today is that I feel really well rested. We already almost have 1/4 of our volcano done. Of course, that's only the build. We're going to still need to do the mechanics, but we're making very swift progress right now. And let's go. Boom. We flick a lever, and pretty much instantly, everything should get moved into position to form a perfect volcano. It looks like I've made a miscalculation somewhere. Okay. Also, on that note, we are officially down to 1 hour left. So that should now connect flush. Boom. Okay. There it is. That's the front of our volcano done. And everything should perfectly... Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, dude, this is actually going to work out. I am down to 30 minutes. I am down to 30 minutes. Okay, so that right there is going to be a block of lava. We're going to load this thing up with dynamite and spike blocks. So this way there's a bunch of kill stuff, and I'm going to put this on every single side. This is kind of the same idea as what we did for the meteor mechanic, but we spent a lot more time on the meteor mechanic. It should all still work the same, though. If I get this to work, it is literally going to have come down to like 1 minute. Dude, if I mess this up, I'm also losing 100,000 Robux. Like, that is so much. When I flick this lever here, this is a setup lever. And right now it's going to drop everything way too fast, but it should be fine. I can slow it down very easily. So look, boom, lava. Boom, lava. Boom, lava. Boom, lava. Each one of these are incredibly deadly. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, that is so cool. And with only 3 minutes left, I managed to complete the volcano just in time. So let's link back up with Michael and see if he will manage to take 500,000 Robux. All right, are you guys ready to see if you can rob me for 500,000 Robux.
Oh, we absolutely will be.
Actually, you know what? On that note, I'm going to just start loading the first one.
Oh my gosh, your disasters are not going to be anything. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, it's a little bit more than I was expecting. This is kind of a crazy build.
All right, guys, are you guys going to be ready to load in your first shelter?
Okay, I'll load it in. I present to you the lightning rod build.
Oh my god, dude, it actually all barely fits. And on that note, let the games begin. You have 2 minutes
To survive?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes to survive.
Go, Buck, get inside.
Okay, boys, are you ready? The storm is coming.
Oh, we're ready. When should we hit him with the grand surprise, buddy?
Wait, what is the grand surprise?
Oh, you'll see.
Actually, I never even thought about the fact that you guys could actually totally fight back.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, you did forget. Go now! Fire at the thunderstorm! Fire upon the thunderstorm!
Wait, why is the thunderstorm actually not killing you guys, though? At this point, it should have actually killed you guys. What's going wrong?
So what should have happened is this, but I forgot that dynamite does not explode on teammates if it's pushed by pistons. And because of that, the two of them were perfectly safe during the entire disaster.
No.
Where are you? Don't come down here!
I messed up. It's time. You guys win.
Yay!
In this moment, I realized that I just lost 100,000 Robux by forgetting a single mechanic. I didn't really know what to say and immediately started thinking what might happen if the other disasters fill me as well. But I can't let that get to me, not after everything I've been through. So I swallowed my pride and got ready for round 2.
Do you want to like redo it or something and fix
bro,
your dynamite?
I f***ed up, bro. Game's the game. There is no way that you guys will survive the meteor storm.
Ask yourself, what do you need in the event of meteors raining down upon you?
A bunker.
That's right, a really big umbrella. So I present to you the world's biggest umbrella!
Out of all the things you could have made, this is actually the thing that might give you a chance of survival.
This is genius! And we live in the handle. Stay out, you're not allowed in here. You don't get to survive with us.
Damn. Okay, wait, this actually might work. All right, here we go. Start the timer. 3,
Oh.
2,
Oh.
1, go.
The meteors? I don't...
Why is it not clicking?
Well, I guess we've survived the meteor shower. I don't see any meteors.
Oh, no, it's starting. It's definitely starting right now.
What's happening? Everything just froze. No. 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 Just
Oh, you got no chance.
just hide in this part.
Oh, that's the first meteor. Oh. Things are exploding.
Trust it. Oh, no, the umbrella. Okay, we've lost a large chunk of the umbrella. Okay, I've fallen out of the handle.
Oh, God.
No.
The umbrella might not survive this one.
What is the titanium good for?
The titanium is good for nothing, my friend.
Move, run.
Not against the meteor storm.
No! I'm hit!
Dude, this is not even half of it yet. There's way more coming.
My build, no! We wave the white flag. Please, we give up. Please, just stop. Enough. It's already gone. Why?
That was a massive success and put me back on the board with a well-needed victory.
Yeah, I think unless you guys really stepped it up at this point, I don't think you guys have any chance of survival.
Well, Goldbox, we got a pretty good build for this one. I think we got a good shot.
Let's set up the next disaster.
Oh my god, that's actually so cool.
Dude, it's gotta get way cooler, actually.
Quick, Goldbox, get the storm chasing van, quick! We gotta go. It's coming right for us.
All right, the timer started. You have 2 minutes to survive.
Go!
Come here! What happens if I touch you? What happens if it touches you?
No!
Ooh.
We're getting sucked up. We gotta go.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad yet.
Did we lose a piece yet? What's that? No. We're getting dragged in. We're in the tractor beam.
Oh my god! Dude, I wasn't even ready yet.
We got ripped to shreds.
Dude, it's inside. It's inside. Look at it's on the inside. Look at your build. It just got flung out.
No! Our beautiful car.
Wait, did you guys both die?
Yes, we immediately got just absolutely torn apart.
Let's go! Oh my god. Did you guys at least step it up for the final 2 disasters?
I'd say so. What the heck? Wait, I think the sky's a different color than it usually. What is this? This is our arc for the tsunami.
Ah, wait, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a big old boat.
I mean, I wish you guys the best of luck. All right, well, in that case, I'm going to start the disaster.
All right.
Have fun, guys.
Remember, it's all about riding the wave. Wait, what, is the water's rising.
The water is indeed rising. The entire map is currently flooded, and the tsunami is
like
coming
surfing.
towards you.
It's like surfing. We're gonna ride
You
the
might
wave.
want to be careful touching the tsunami. You might want to be careful.
Oh,
You might want to.
I was gonna surf it. I was gonna surf the wave.
I would be a little careful of that. The wave is pretty deadly. It's the biggest tsunami ever recorded in Build-A-Bot
It's
history,
coming right
actually.
for us, so there's no way for us to not get hit by it.
Hey, bro, there is a spot on the map that you could actually survive. I made sure of that.
Okay, hang on. I think we gotta go up here. We gotta get on high ground. We need to get to higher ground.
Wait, this is a boat. That's not what boats do, bro.
That's what this boat does. It was designed for this.
No! Wait.
I shouldn't be driving this. I'm not the best driver. Come on.
Dude,
Get us
the
up
water
there.
is coming for you. The water is coming for you, bro.
We're gonna jump the wave. We're gonna jump the wave.
Oh, God, you're touching it. You're going to touch it. Oh, boy.
No.
Oh, God.
No, we're under the map. We might have died.
And after the fourth disaster was a massive win, it is time that we move on to the final disaster, the volcano.
Whoa. Are you spawning? Whoa, what is this? I'm spawning in our build. This is our anti-volcano bunker.
Okay, well, you guys get ready and get bunkered up.
Hey, Goldbox, just on the low, is this thing like reinforced and stuff? Like, is there like we got like some hidden titanium in here or something? Oh, a little? I feel like we kind of need a lot.
A little. Wait, what did I just watch?
I'm dead. Goldbox, are you alive? Stay alive!
Goldbox!
You're my last hope! I'm in the void!
He's in the rubble! Oh, there's a lot more volcano coming, my friend. Don't you worry. Oh, wait, no, because you guys messed up the shape of the volcano. Every single one of the rocks is going the wrong way.
Yes!
The Goldbox is surviving inside of the volcano. Dude, I did not plan for that.
It's perfect! Just stay
that
down
it?
there!
Did Goldbox just survive? He's totally made it.
Oh my gosh, he's alive. He made it. Is it over? Did he do that? Was that everything?
That's it. That was the entire volcano.
Let's go!
And with that, Goldbox managed to take 100,000 Robux, while Michael only took 50. But honestly, I can't be mad, because this is some of the most fun I've ever had in Build-A-Bot.
Ah!